Right, back at it again. See if I can get on with some more songwriting. Gonna try and be a bit more what's the word? Proactive with my lyrical musings today. Let's give the song a play from the start. Have a bit of a read of it. I'm going to read through this, chat to anyone that does come in and watch, and then see where we end up. I think. Bit of a listen, then try some lyrics. Finish these drum patterns today. Cool. So I had some thoughts on the chorus. I feel like the third line it's a little too. I don't want it to just start. I don't want the melody to just start the beginning of every line or of every like sequence. Kind of bring the line in earlier. Some way of making that overlap. There's always one fly that manages to make his way into this room and then doesn't leave. It's very annoying. Right. How's that? What was it? It's a really hard melody to sing quietly. It's very annoying. Bring that melody in. Yeah. So like a kind of overlap. Place in. Place beyond. In. What was it? Use one of these long words. You've got space for 5 syllables in my head. I'm going to swat that fly in a second. Just keeps flying around. I guess it's his job. Nope, he stopped somewhere. Slips away is just such like plain way of putting things. Oh, the fly's fucked off to the other room. Good. I'm gonna go open the window in the other room and close the door so he pisses off. Right. There we go. Okay. Like a word for like, oh, finally. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with these lyrics in this song. what was it? Synonyms for. I think it should be this way around actually. Every time you felt this time you felt this Right, fuck this off. I'm gonna go back to how it was because I think maybe it's the next line where I can. That kind of sits okay as it is. I think it's the next line that I need to. Maybe the next line I need to sort of accelerate into. Let's just, right, I think you need to move on. So I think I just need to get a final line and I can sing this and record it and listen back and see how it sounds. So, something along the right, might not be ready now, so don't feel rushed. Future version yourself, how the answer. Okay, so something about, maybe rhyme it with so. I think I might try a different melody at the end here. Might not be ready now. Or future version. Oh, it's not actually. So it needs to be something that questions this feeling of being so sure now. So there has to be an element of I think we need to break that line up. So sure. I need to break that line up a bit. Remember. Okay. Okay. Some final line about I'll be ready now. Damn, really blanking on this. We just start throwing more words down, I think. I feel like I'm just really blanking on what to write for that final line. Yeah, I think I need to try and actually sing it and hear what my idea is. I might even try that this afternoon, just so I've got something there. Feels all a bit up in the air at the moment. I think sometimes you just have to get an idea in, just to have something to roll with. Because I like it, but I just think I've been sat staring at it for too long. Okay, so the last line is about being ready, not feel rushed, future version of yourself. Okay, what are some words that can sort of future, like something about in waiting, or like something about something be revealed to you, I guess. You could write about like something being, or fruition, that's a good word. Try again, keep it vaguely alphabetical. What other words are there for like things coming into place, into action? just becoming, to be fair, is a good, it's the right kind of word. Pantera song, not quite the vibe I'm going for, but it works. Deliver, that's getting a bit more holy. That's like the right kind of word. Like you'll be delivered. It's a little bit, again, I like to steer away from the religious stuff. It can be a bit contrived, I think. I like the thing about humility and like stillness. Those are the words that stick out to me as being quite important. What's some like synonyms for humility? Let's see. Just got to keep the brain moving, I think. And just keep putting some words down until one of them sticks. Modesty, meekness, reserve, unpretentiousness. These are all rubbish words. Ego, submission, deference. Defer, I guess, is sort of a relevant word. Groundedness, soft strength. These are poetic or reflective options. Grounded. I suppose there's something about that. Could work. What's it about how oh, fuck off. Always annoys me. Like this little fucking button here. Why is that there? That's the most useless button in the world, right? I think what I want to do, this melody feels a bit too pedestrian, so I think I'm just gonna, I'm gonna make a little note here. I like the melody, but I think it's too rhythmically boring. So, more interesting vocal rhythm, same melody. I think that just needs to be, there's something about it I just don't think is exciting enough. And a few more breaks in the vocal would make it more interesting. So it's almost, I think, just about getting some words down that maybe don't even necessarily fit the phrasing that I've got here. So I think the melody works on the whole, but I think it needs to be more rhythmically exciting. So it's about being wise. That's kind of a relevant or like say something like about how your future self is wiser than you know, sort of. That's like, well, like the all-knowing is just you in the future when it comes to your own little problems. So, something like, what do I have? Okay, let's play this. like. So I'll wait another day. Wait just one more day. I think that's a line. But like, if I could, I just need to put something before that, so. What's a better word than wait? Wait's a bit of a pedestrian kind of word. Stands for wait. Hold on, stay, remain. Well, it's not really. It's like await, defer. I used that word. I talked about that word. Reschedule. It's a little bit too administrative. You have a word that rhymes with so. Some good words. Go, no, show, flow. Okay, there's a lot of words. Low. Bestow, overflow, fallow. I'm just going to say to ChatGPT more. Although, forego, below bestow. So about something being not so long ago, like how it wasn't so long ago you're in the same place, but now you are wiser than you were back then. So like, so not so long ago, like you're wiser than you were not so long ago. Like sort of becoming or growing into or like I like the idea of far beyond was not so long ago. Or far beyond felt so long ago. As in like kind of a fairly whimsical way of saying like where you're at now far beyond once felt so long ago. For far beyond. Once felt so long ago. I think that kind of makes sense. As in, it's all pretty simple phrasing, but I think it has a sort of meaning behind it. So every time far beyond what's felt so long ago. Like your future self felt so far away, but here you are, you know. Fuck it, that's good. Right. Okay, that sort of works. Gotta sort of get it right. That's a very energetic and moving sort of chorus. So yeah, I think that kind of works. So okay, let's maybe work on the verse. Okay, so I think that chorus will make an awful lot more sense once I've worked in a verse that kind of describes a lot of the situation, perhaps a bit more poetically. It's quite a simple chorus, which I think is not a bad thing. I think it should be so far beyond. It's felt so long ago. I don't really know if that makes sense, but people can make sense of it. It has to be quite sparse, I think, this part. I'm going to tune this guitar up to the right tuning, I think, to like get, so I can actually play the chords as they appear. Oh, hang on. That should be. Is that it? Alright. It's Dadgad, so that should be. Ah, no, it should be G sharp. There we go, that's it. What are the chords? Okay. Do something with that. Great. Don't need more notes in that chord's already enough. I like this whole melody. It's quite cool, going higher. Oh, I've got too much of a delay on that. Oh, there you go. What is that? Getting the pissing plate. Fucking hell. Why would that be what I'm telling you to do? Right. I went higher than that, didn't I? Another note I could go to. Keeping that low is good. That's quite nice. There's a bit of dissonance in that note. It's a fundamental melody that's pretty good. It's quite Mumford and Sonsy, weirdly. Quicker than that, it's just like a little. Yes, like a little inflection that. There's that word. What note is that? No, none of this. That work. No, it doesn't work. Now it works actually, just as simple. Yeah, it's a fundamental melody. I like that. Didn't take long. What's that? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty well within vocal range. Okay, I like that. I like that. I've just looking back at that chorus, like it's pretty ambiguous, and I think that's just because I don't think of any good words. But you can grow into things. I'll probably try and give that a bit more of a sing, maybe this afternoon, and actually give it sort of perform it rather than just, you know, say it sort of gently. So that's going to be a tricky. I'm going to have to do that line by line because it's not an easy one to sing at all. I've really thrown myself in the deep end vocals there. This is way easier. Yeah, like that. It makes me think of, I know what it is, it's Snake Eyes by Mumford & Sons, I believe. I hope they're not too copyrighty when I play this song. Find out pretty quick. I always get nostalgic listening to this song. Different key. Yeah, it's got my kind of vibe. Yeah, quite simple lyrics in this actually. Simple in some ways, I guess. Huh. Okay. Right, where are we at with this? Melody's definitely got to change there. Alright, I'm going to get a coffee. I feel like I need a bit of an earlier... Well, what's the time actually? It's, that was 11 o'clock. I did start a bit late, didn't I? Get another coffee. That was hard work getting that fucking one line. Only took me an hour. Right. Get another coffee. I'll put on the old be right back screen and then, well, I will be right back.
All the things that happen to me may be called my doing. You can find yourself as the result of what has gone before. You don't define yourself because of what you've done before, but because of what you're doing now. When we speak about freedom, that is liberation.
Waiting for the moment to arrive, self-defined moment in time, expressing luminescence in my eye, immersed in abstraction. I hold no love for what I crave, fracturing moments define my way. The ever-fleeting echo of a memory, I find my reason to stay. So I'll wait. Offer me everything, every second chance again. For when I'm given hope, for when I'm offered peace, you turn your back to me. For when I'm not alone, for when that spirit breathes, you wash your hands and leave. I won't let you turn away. I needed you, so how could I have changed? You saved me, pity me, what difference does it make? Deep inside you, wish we were the same. This weightless illusion I chase, like a wordless poem fills an empty page. When tomorrow overtakes the present day, the passions of yesterday fade away to earth and stone. This dust I'll use to build my throne. So far as I walk on my own, fond of your absence I grow. For when I'm given faith, for when I take the strain of like this fade away. unforgettable, I can never say what is behind the setting sun. If you're on the edge, when the tension's rise, if you pray for God, when the thunder breaks inside, if the surface quakes, when you stand your ground, if you embrace the glow, when in the dark you're found, feel the rush, feel the release, let the moment take the lead, 'cause just like that it's out of reach, no one pretend on our walls they see the memory that they won't let go, the moment that they felt you all, the love that they would never show, the story that they never told. Very secret truth, our enemy feels is true, without a word the dark sees through all the friends that you endure, it's just the urge to keep the score, 'cause it's the sounds from human soul. Forever held behind, the peace you find in one last time. If you're hearing now that familiar sound, if you fall and found, when you turn around, feel the rush, feel the release, let the moment take the lead, 'cause just like that it's out of reach, so when we tear down our walls they see the memory that they won't let go, the moment that they felt the story that they never told.
All the things that happen to me may be called my doing. You can find yourself as the result of what has gone before. You don't design yourself in terms of what you've done before, but in terms of what you're doing now. When we speak about freedom, that is liberation.
Waiting for the moment to arrive, a self-defined moment in time, expressing luminescence in my eye, immersed in abstraction. I hold no love for
Yay. Back. Right. Gonna drink my coffee and try and think of some good words. Words have not been massively good to me this morning, but we'll see. See if we can come up with something. So I like this melody. I think this is nice. That second round, I don't know how I want that melody to go. Definitely has that, despite being kind of a heavy song. Well, definitely a Mumford & Sons melody here. Sounds Mumford & Sonsy. Does it work with the bass line? I think it seemed to be working. It should do, I mean it's the same chords. But I think it... Yeah, it's nice. That pops in and out. Oh, I did half this stuff. Weirdly, I can hear like a little, like pattering sound, like a, hey, how's it going? Writing some vocals. How are you? It's, so I've got like a chorus melody. Oh my god, I spent so long writing the most basic lyrics for this chorus. So here's the chorus. I've got a melody. I've got like a melody and some lyrics that I'm gonna struggle to sing this, but so this is the chorus. It's a bit vague at the moment, but yeah, it's vaguely the chorus. So I've got this. It's getting into the higher. It's hard to sing it quietly in my living room. It's hard to. But I'm currently working on some vocals for the verse. She's quite, actually I quite like this. So, just got like a melody of like a... Simple. And but I'm currently having a coffee, having a bit of a breather. How's life with you? Are you streaming today? I went through a bit of a. I've been in a bit of a viewer / follower drought in the last. Oh, thank you for the last few streams. I streamed 8 hours and got no new followers. I think I might have even lost one. That's just the way it is. Try not to look at the follower count. Is that, I don't know what time it is where you are, so that could be, I guess you're a couple hours ahead maybe? So would that be like 45 minutes? Yeah, it's crazy. I see some people with like, they have like thousands of followers and then they have like 4 viewers. I'm like, how did you do that? Behind? So what's the time now where you are? Because it's... Oh, yeah, fair enough, yeah. No, you're 2 hours ahead. So it's 11:16 a.m. for me right now. I'm in the UK. Yeah, it kind of, it's fine. It kind of just looks rubbish though, doesn't it? Because if you pay for like, I saw some guy had like 7,000 followers, and he had like 4 or 5 viewers. I'm like, well, why? I mean, I quite often get like 5 or 6, you know. So what's, you know, where are your 7,000 followers? Like I've got 200, you know. It's not me being salty. I'm just thinking like, so you see it on Instagram, don't you? You see people buy followers, and like 10,000 followers, and they get like 8 likes on a post, and it's just, I don't really care about that stuff, but it just looks like, oh, what, and then like die off. In all fairness, like 150 of my followers I got like a few years ago. I kind of went ham on the streaming for like a few months. And then I was like, no, you know what, I want to get back into this. So I've gained about 70 or like 67 odd since I started again. Yeah, I can't do that bit, unfortunately. I can't do the tits bit. I can try. You know what I have started doing is just uploading my these. So I sit here for like 4 hours, you know, and stream. I've just started uploading it to YouTube, like 0 effort. I literally just download the video, upload it to YouTube. Yeah, a few. They don't get many views, but like, I got 1 more subscriber from one of my videos. You know, it's not nothing. So yeah, I'm trying to get some more lyrics down. Yeah, I've what was I gonna say? So I use Streamlabs. Yeah, it seems like the multi-stream thing is a bit awkward. Don't you need like some certain... annoyingly, there's something that OBS... I can't remember what it was that it doesn't do that... that makes the multi-stream. Yeah, I can't remember. I need to look into that multi-stream thing. Oh, cool. What's it called? Do you use it? I'm like, is it good? I have to look this up now. I've got this annoying dead fret here, it's pissing me off. I want that fret. 5th fret is an important... I can get it if I push it sharp. I could bend it sharp and then bend the neck back. Nearly get the note. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll have a look at that. Yeah. I've heard a few people complaining about multi-stream being quite difficult, but yeah, it would be worth streaming to YouTube if I can. Do you use Streamlabs or OBS? I remember. Yeah, I'm not going to stream to TikTok. Can't be bothered with that. Okay, I might have to. Yeah, there's something I do on Streamlabs. I can't remember what it is that OBS can't do, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's the encoding. OBS wouldn't let me do hardware encoding. It would only let me do software for some reason. I have no idea why. It couldn't. You know, I don't know if you use a Mac, but it's like the Apple hardware encoder. And when I use a software encoder, it can start to bug out on my videos, even though I've got quite a decent computer. So you know how you use different. So you use like the encoding. You know, in your settings, in your OBS or your Zoom settings, you can use different encoder settings, and different settings adjust basically how well Streamlabs or OBS functions. And when I use hardware encoding, it's all good. But when I use software encoding, especially when I'm running like Logic and a lot of plugins at the same time, my stream starts to crash a little bit. And I can't allow that on OBS. It doesn't let me do it for some reason, which is really annoying. So stuck with Streamlabs for now. Not as I mean, it's decent to be fair, but right. Let's get some words down. These are my lyrical ideas. So I need this verse. This verse is about, basically the song is about like how, you know, you want things to come to you here and now, but you're not always ready for those things, and sort of accepting that things will come as they are, if that's a good way of saying it, and having the patience to go, you're not ready for everything right now, so just relax, you know. But the verse is meant to be a bit more down. It's like describing that feeling of impatience and like, why isn't this stuff, you know, why isn't stuff coming to me? And so I need to describe that along with this melody. I've got a load of words here. Look at yearning. Yearning's a good word. Readiness, minus stillness. I keep accidentally pressing spacebar in my notepad because I'm trying to press spacebar just to play the song here, making it T-whoring. I'm just changing words. Fledgling is a good word. I like the second line using fledgling, right? So this is chorus. Get rid of the line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. So that's your chorus. So verse as fledgling, something describing the, because fledglings are impatient, they want to fly the nest. So was saying earlier, when probably no one was here, that the melody is a bit like this Snake Eyes, the Mumford & Sons song. This one. Don't know why, I kind of feel like it's going down that route. See what I mean? That kind of... Is that? Yeah, it's alright now. Feeling an O word. Can't really explain why. It's a bit softer, isn't it? Or maybe it's easy to go with O's and A's and E's as rhyming words, but like an I or an ah, you know, like a something different. What's the fundamental, the first word of the song? And it's about impatience and eagerness. So what's like a word that sums that up? Like wanting. That's not a very good word. Like eager. That works. Like peering over. No. One of these words is going to work. Tender. Render tender. Kind of think it's this word, this feeling of nostalgia and like It's got to sum that up in one word, I think, for the first line. So I think what makes you feel nostalgic, like you think back to like childhood and stuff. You think of like sunny days and stuff, don't you? Or maybe describing a time where you didn't have that impatience. So like, yeah, something nostalgic and like coming. It's hard, man. The first, well, I don't know why I'm starting. Well, I'm not starting with this. I've got a chorus, but like, I think when you think of nostalgia, it's like an image or like a feeling or like a sense, isn't it? So like an adjective could be good, like, you know, golden when you think of like the sunlight, or like fresh sort of smell, or like it's more of a sensory thing, isn't it? And I think a word like some sort of sensory word would be a good. Crisp, like crisp air. Crisp is not a good word that I want right now. It's a bit of a sort of hypnotic kind of chord progression, isn't it? Yeah, definitely like a sensory word, like a what's like that feeling of like goosebumps? How do you describe that? Like, trying to think of the word, like that. I don't know. You know when you get a nice breeze of fresh air over you, kind of thing. Feels like that's what that chord is. That's how I hear it. sort of, or like the word brave. I mean, like Brave New World, but like I was looking it up. Doesn't mean courageous in the usual sense, but rather strange, boldly different, or shockingly new. From The Tempest, of A Brave New World, that has such people in it, which I think is a good, and it's yeah. It's written some weird symbol. What is that symbol? I don't know what that is. I like that word as a first word. I think it sums up like you don't, when you're young, you don't, the way you sort of go about things without that sort of weight. If you lived your life like that as an adult, you'd be seen as quite a sort of brave person to you know, live a sort of unencumbered life. So I don't know, I think it's a good, and it has that idea of novelty. It's a very sort of hypnotic chord progression, isn't it? It's sort of somewhat, the hypnotic, calming sound of this chord progression is kind of quite the opposite of the coffee that I'm drinking right now, which is sort of hyping me up a bit. Oh, and it's gone cold. Not a cold coffee, man. I feel like I'm piecing some bits together, so. It's kind of, I feel like these are sort of words that just, I don't even know if they fully mean. I kind of think I know what they mean, but like it's more about just the words that feel right in the context of what you're sort of piecing together. It's drums, right? Let's get rid of the drums for now. Something nice there. It's definitely highlight. It's definitely. I think it's got to be quite. This is meant to be quite a nostalgic feeling part, and so I think the words don't have to be so. They can be a bit like. More feeling based than making sense based, which makes my life easier writing them. Or does it? I don't know. Brave and what's a sensory word like? It's need a metaphor for like describing that kind of youthful, like not really wanting anything. Where you're kind of content with just whatever you know. That whimsical sort of. I feel like a colour would be good. You know what I mean? Like a brave and. I want this to be quite just like. Brave and something. Like it's which I think is kind of a poetic device in there, the and thing. Definitely got to be kind of. It's like a sensory thing that describes that, like. Sort of. Lack of need for anything. Like. Brave's the right word to start with. Did I title this "Help Me Write Rock and Metal Bangers"? This isn't very rock or metal, is it? This bit. The next bit is. It's kind of a bit depressing and slow. Let's play the rocky bit. I like this rocky bit. Where is it? That bass solo is like one of my favourite bits. I could have sat there for hours playing that. So like certain things just flow really nicely. Not normally a bass solo man, but. Should have done that, like. Thing is, I need to retake the bass with some fresh strings, so I'm gonna have to redo that, like. But it kind of kills the improvised element of it, and I might have to just keep the bass takes on this song just because I quite like them. Does anyone in the chat want to contribute some lyrics? If so, speak now or hold your peace until tomorrow when I stream again. Well, I'm going to keep streaming for a while, but you know. Yeah, so I've got this melody, right, so something like that, and it's meant to be describing like this sort of that sort of childlike not like innocence, but like feeling of not having any obligation. And I want to use quite sort of vague descriptive words. It's like brave and something and something. Brave and something about being quite weirdly wise, actually, like when you're young, like you sort of just know what you want and you just do that thing. So a word for just like, what's just a synonym for smart? Weirdly quite a dumb word could be good there. Like brave and what's just like okay, like you know, sometimes in poems they use quite deliberately not boring language, but like deliberately simple language, but it means a lot more than the simple word. So like a really simple word for just saying you're like not smart, but like savvy, or like, because that's how a child would describe it as well, isn't it? That would be like a, you'd use like a, you just say like smart, that's not really the word. What's the word like? What's like a word for wise? I'm going to ask ChatGPT for some synonyms for wise. Add some poetic / metaphorical one-word answers. Hopefully it gives me some ideas. I try and use ChatGPT as a tool, not as a, just the way I like to think of it is I would hopefully have thought of these words eventually. Oh. The word, it said oak, as in like the tree. Which, there's an element of age obviously in like trees, you know, they've been around for the whole thing. Like, quite like the idea of that, weirdly. Oak. I don't know if it makes sense, but like the whole point of this isn't to make sense. Pray and people think of trees, they're the metaphor. They are metaphors for like wise kind of. There's sort of like wise, yeah. It's kind of the word I'm going for. Oak. It's a simple. I'm getting a bit bold here with my lyrical choices as to why, like, brave and oak doesn't make sense, but like. No, isn't it? Well, to be fair, Mr. GPT gave me some good answers there, so I'm just going to say more. Elder, Warden, Hearth, Ken, Echo, Root, Veil, Scroll, Covenant, Quill, Beacon, Dust, Thread, Scribe. No, none of them are good. Oh well. I'm going to say I liked the word oak as a metaphor for wise. More like this, please. See what it says. It's tricky, isn't it? Stone, ash, river, root, pine, soil, wind, fern, moon, ember. Amber. I like that as amber is quite a good like. You know what I've noticed about Twitch? Weird thing. And I don't know if this seems to quite consistently do it, where if the first like 2 hours that I stream, there'll be like no viewers. And then somewhere around the 2 hour mark, consistently, whatever time I seem to stream at, it seems to put more viewers on. I don't know if I get higher up the algorithm or something. If you just sit there for 2 hours. I don't know why. It's really odd. I've noticed like whatever time I stream at, I could stream for like an hour and there's like no one there, or like maybe even 2 hours, and then suddenly at the like 2 hour mark there's more people. I don't quite understand why. I don't know if that's just a coincidence. Oh, well, thank you. I very much appreciate that. See, when I've got 8 million followers, I'll be like, I remember when you were 2 of my 3 viewers. Yeah, just got to keep a bit of music out. Maybe start with the word oak, because that's... I like the word oak. It's just really simple, but it can mean quite a lot. Yeah. I'm trying to be quite like, what's the word? Quite distantly sort of metaphorical here, where words are just like a spattering of words that kind of make you feel a certain way. They're not really meant to like mean anything. Well, they do, but like that sentence doesnn't mean anything. Oak and brave and just need another word that like describes that kind of lack of inhibition that you had. And I think, yeah, I feel like an O word. Bold is good. Although brave, it's a little too close to brave. Bold and brave are pretty. It needs to be quite a different idea. I know why you'd say that. That does make sense. Fledgling Marvel bold could work. Could chuck that on the end there. Yeah. Yeah, actually, although I don't know if the word brazen works, I like the idea of a word that's like, that describes almost like causing offence, you know, but you just don't care. Like, so like a word that would typically describe maybe something bad, but you're using it in a positive way. So like, so brazen wouldn't necessarily be a good thing, but you're describing something like, I don't know, because like again, when you're a kid, you do, I don't know, I think I'm sort of thinking of when you like, because you know, you cause offence when you're a young kid and you don't know what you're talking about, but it's just an innocent, like you just do your thing, and it's like the negative. It doesn't really matter if there's some negative qualities there, because it's like we'll iron that out, you know. And I'm trying to think of maybe a word that, so brazen. So you got me thinking in the right direction, I think, with that word, but like a word for like, just like what's the opposite of humble? Antonym. That's the word for antonym for humble. And then I need some sort of metaphorical. Give me some similarly metaphorical versions of these words. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Like something, like I said, that could mean. No, I don't want I don't want another nature thing. Yeah, it's got to be like a one. I think it's a one-syllable word. Like a one-syllable word for, like, well, just like not smart. Just not stupid, but like, or like a word for like. What's a metaphorical thing like? That you find like, what's the word? It's just yeah, I think given it's quite a hypnotic sort of ethereal sounding chord progression, I just want something that like, I just almost want to just get like a mood board of words that sum up kind of what I'm trying to describe, and then the chorus is a bit more. That chorus feels a lot. It's simple, but it feels way more justified if I can be a bit more whimsical in the verses. So then having a simple chorus kind of gives you a bit more. I like being able to justify things with music. Like if I write like a really complicated riff, then in my head I'm like, right, I can just simplify this to some simple chords, and I know what those chords mean. I'm like, oh, those chords came from that really complicated riff, and so that's like, so I know the chords if I just played like a C and a G chord. Oh, wrong tuning. So a nice like dominant chord thingy. That would normally be a C chord. What are some... I'm just going to say to ChatGPT, give me a random selection of one-syllable words based off of everything I've said. It just needs to be the right word. It doesn't even need to mean... Dust, volt, veil, grip, pulse, knell. What's knell? K-N-E-L-L. The sound of a bell. Oh. Okay. So, I think it's quite what. Oh. It's tricky. Do you see what I'm trying to do though? I think it's I'm going for something a bit more. I've really found these lyrics for this song difficult. I don't know why. I think the theme, it's quite a broad selection of stuff going on in the theme. Like I said, I'm just trying to describe that kind of childlike sort of in like lack of inhibition and just not worrying about. I've kind of changed the theme. I was going to talk about that eagerness to have everything in life, but I'm almost describing the opposite of that in this verse, because I think that kind of is what it feels like to me hearing those chords. Getting that. Got that kind of, yeah, nostalgic. It really doesn't even have to make, it sounds like I'm trying to emphasize the point to myself that it doesn't actually have to make sense. I think I'm stuck in sense making words still. Like oak and brave and... could be a verb. Like grow. Or... what's just another word? Like a verb, like a doing word. That could be good. Chucking in a verb there. And... what do you do when you're a kid and you just like living your life? You sort of just wander around. Yeah, like what's the like? What do? You just like, I don't know. Just like playing, aren't you? Just sort of. But I think the word play is quite important because you're like it's like playfulness, but like not but not in the sense of just having fun. It's like that element of what's synonyms for the word play? I don't know if I'm onto anything there. Frolic. It's not the word I wanted. Huh. Feels like an O word. You know, it's like, I think an O word goes there. Looking. Need an O word. Just typing words that rhyme with grow. I don't like the word grow there, but rhymes with grow. I like how you don't even have to give ChatGPT proper instructions. Like, you can just, you know, kind of, it'll figure it out. Show, throw, slow. Slow kind of works. Like, you're just not in a hurry. I don't really like that. Like, I liked what you said about brazen. I don't think it's the word, but like, what's I like fledgling marvel. I think that works as a good. Is that just ah, or is that aha, like laughing? Yeah, we're going for more. We're going. It's not all folky. The chorus is a bit more rocky. I'm brave in form. It's definitely an O or an O. Floor, door, ball, jewel. I think a word. Because the words oak and brave are both very like metaphorical, so I think it's got to be another one that's like a bit mysterious that could be interpreted a lot of ways. What's the word for something that's like flawed? And I don't want to use the word flawed. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. Apparently a synonym for flawed, according to ChatGPT, is flawed. It's not very... See if I find some metaphors for flawed. Indignant, that's a good word. Maybe different, like a more like an I sound. A lot of good words there. Oh. Right, I need the toilet. I'm gonna microwave my coffee because I want to drink it, but I only had about half before it went cold. So I'm gonna tell you what. I'll play this from like here. It's gonna be drumless because the drums aren't working. They're not working properly. So I'll give me like 2 minutes while I microwave my coffee and go to the toilet. I'll be see if you guys better finish the song by the time I'm back. You work together. There's 2 of you. Well, 3 of you if you count 2 of you using the same 2 different screens. Nuke that brew indeed. If you guys don't come up with the end of the next all of the lyrics, then I'm suing you for something. Exactly. Yeah, there's no. It's a pour over coffee, so there's no. It's not an espresso. There's no. Well, if you can, there's no creamer. Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's sorry, I kind of skipped it, didn't I? Yeah, it's got a lot going on in that. Get a little fade out. Oh, that's not meant to be there. Get rid of them. Right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, do I have piano? I know what you mean, but yeah, the whole thing kind of. So. Oh, I thought. Did you guys write any lyrics for me or finish the song? I did say there would be consequences, but I'm busily drinking my coffee, so there shall be none for now. Where are you getting your coat? It's warm. It's sunny and warm outside. What do you need your coat for? What's the weather for the next few days? I know it's meant to be quite warm next week. Oh, moderate thunderstorm warning. Looks nice all of next week though. As of Sunday, it's like 20 to 25 degrees all week with sort of sunny over, but it's thunderstorms this weekend apparently. So you might need that coat, so get that coat. It's not failure, it's just another opportunity to try again. Which is how I felt after my 8-hour streaming follower drought. But I got one more. Actually, I got 3 more. One of which I'm pretty sure was trying to sell me something. But still counts. I might have to get, you know they have different noises when you get followers. I might have to get, when Gimli says, it still only counts as 1. I might have to get him as my, great. I might have to get that Gimli saying it still only counts as 1. Oh, are you back now? So, what I was saying was, this clip where Legolas kills the big elephant, and then Gimli right at the end. Where he says, that still only counts as 1. I might have to get that as my new follower sound. Might be a bit, I don't know how long I can, because I mean, if I start getting a few followers, that's going to get really annoying pretty quickly. But I think it could be quite funny. So that might be my new follower noise, potentially. Some synonyms for failure, seeing as you said the word. Or just the verb, like to fail. See what else comes up. Exhale. Yeah, there's something about that, because that's a good element of relaxation, isn't there, in that. So the second line. Yeah. Guardian. Have you seen that clip of the guy from Weezer? No, sorry, Wheatus, when he's talking about making Teenage Dirtbag. I was just sat there lying at the ceiling, just, playing his... Did the stream just freeze, or was that just my Twitch thingy? So look at the... If it froze, then... to be fair, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't seem to freeze very much. As in like my stream or Twitch full stop? Oh, okay. Yeah, because my Twitch... I'm monitoring myself actually just on my laptop, and it just did that. Oh, okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah, cool, okay, I can deal with that, that's fine. Mine was playing up the other day and I had to change some settings. What's okay, cool, that's makes me feel alright then. Oh, it's hard to get these words. See if I can get a bit further. Let's just try and start. I feel like I've started. How have I managed to start 2 lines? I like both of these lines as a starter. And I think Marvel fledgling other way round is better. Brain food. That's what I'm drinking right now. It's called caffeine. Yeah. Let's play Wordle. I'll say let's play Wordle. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it myself and see if how many guesses I get in. I'm doing it on my laptop. Sorry, you can't see it. I'm not a big tea drinker myself. Drink it sometimes. I just like coffee more. I just prefer it. You know, adieu is a very good word to start with on Wordle because it has loads of vowels in it. Words on stream. What do you mean? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's just. What other words did I have written? I've already written a load of words down. To be fair, academic. I like that word. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to do something. I might have to figure something like that out. Yeah. That word noise. I like the something and something and something. Let's just start a new line. Let's try. Okay, so. Oh, drums. Yes, sell on that. Something I still want to say with that melody and that movement. Don't need to break from it. I think it sounds good. One of these words could definitely work somewhere. I like the word academic. I don't know why that. Like, sometimes, you know, when words just feel right, but I don't think it fits with any of the phrasing. Render. Sorry, what? A credit to the footballers of Derbyshire. What? I don't quite know what you mean by that, I'll be honest. Yeah, what? I don't quite know how that word relates to the footballers of Derbyshire. Sorry, you've lost me there, I'll be honest. What about pale? Because I was talking about the pale blue dot as a concept. The idea that just stuff doesn't matter. In a good, like, kind of in a good way. Yeah, they're good words. Epicentric. Empathic is cool. Can you guys just throw more words at me, please? I did think about the word flow. Think about the word, like, just something about the fact that, like, just the fact that it's like you can't capture that kind of. Yeah, amble has a sense of sort of freedom to it in the word, doesn't it? Like synonyms for just gone, like you can't capture, like effervescent. You can't really capture it. It kind of goes when you. What's something that, like, you know, something that like moves away when you try and grab it. That would be kind of the sort of word I'm looking for. Indifference could work. Or you know how, like, if you get, do you ever get those floaters in your eyes where if you stare at something and it like, and then you try and look at it and then it moves, you know, because you have like a, if you're looking at just like a blank wall and you have like something that you can't reach, like, or something that's gone when you try and touch it or embrace it. And I'm trying to think of a metaphor for that. Yeah, that kind of, I don't get it much. I'm trying to think, if I just look at, no, I don't have it much. I think if I just, I don't know, sometimes I get them. Yeah, it's something like that, but like inaccessible, like, or something that just shies away. What's the word for, synonym for shy? Yeah, see, it needs to be this is the difficult thing. It needs to be like a short word. Some verbs that would relate to the word shy. Like, you shrink, flinch, avoid, recoil, shrink. There you go. Blush, falter, cower, hide, hesitate, withdraw. What's something that's like elusive? Sasquatch. Specious. Yeah, meek could work. the right word will I'm asking too much of ChatGPT here. I think yeah, I know what you mean, bashful. I always thought the word bashful should have meant, I know it means shy, but I feel like the word bashful should mean like loud to me. Bashful should mean like you're really like bashy. You bash things. Flit. Move lightly and quickly. It's a good word. Or it's just something that like, what word would you use to describe someone or something that can't be bought / captured? Like, I'm trying to think. ChatGPT better come through here. Unyielding, untouchable, elusive, incorruptible. Tame? No. Yeah, I always felt that bashful should have meant like, yeah. Yeah. Or maybe oak and something and brave. Lyrics are difficult, man. Just go back to mixing songs for people. That's not any easier. I'm meeting someone for a coffee later. I need to. Are you free to meet up at 2? Well, it's getting on towards 2 now. Let me quickly reply to him. Otherwise I'll feel rude. Yeah, it's kind of the right. It's all the right words. I think I just need like. It needs to be quite just. What would be? It needs to be a word that kind of somewhat doesn't relate. Like. You guys are being helpful, by the way, so thank you. Just trying to inevitably I have there's some word buried in my head. I guarantee I'll think of it in about 3 hours time when I'm sat down doing something else. Typically how lyrics go. Let's play the part again. Yeah. Exhale's a good word. Word float is kind of cool. I quite like Marvel Fledgling Flow. That sounds nice.
Marvel fledgling flow.
Doesn't really make any sense, but it's kind of, I don't know, I think it sounds nice. I mean, it all makes sense. It all, you know what you mean. You know, I think you can picture a thing that. Yeah, soaring. I think soaring's a bit too. I know what you mean, but soaring feels a little too. Mild is kind of maybe. Yeah, soaring feels a bit too bold and deliberate, you know. Mild is like, maybe. Falling with style. Yeah. Mm. It is. Could it be a 2-syllable word? So. Could be a 2-syllable word there. Yeah, I'm not too worried about rhyming in this part. It's not like a rhymey. If anything, not rhyming might be better here. Oh. Yeah, remote works. Rose works. Remote. Yeah, they're all good words. Something maybe it's one of those ones you have to just put a word there and decide on something, but it's one of those things. I feel lyrics are weird. I find it's a really weird balance where, like this chorus, I wasn't really sure of. I just dumped some words down, but I think it kind of works. I like that. So it's tricky. I mean, let's play it again. That little chordy thing. Yeah, I wrote the word stoic, I think. Did I? Oh, stoicism. Yeah. Something about that word is kind of right. Yeah. So at least you're along the right. Well, we're both thinking in the same. We're in the same room here. Synonyms for me, like it is trying to describe like young me here. So like. Or like past. Something about over, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, damn. It's really hard to find the right word. Sorry, this is a bit boring. What about like something to like a fossil? You know how like something that's still there but not. I was kind of both. I was definitely a gamer, but I liked outdoors as well. Words relating to fossil. Like digging or. Yeah. It's something I like the idea of it, something that's like fossilized, you know, like souvenir. Yeah. Like thread. The word thread is cool. I kind of want a word that juts out of it. Huh? Pattern infringement. Yeah, you just start. Yeah. Random jokes are welcome. Like I said, I still for that new follower sound. I still need to get that Gimli doing the. That's going to be my new follower sound. I don't know if that'll get me in trouble for copyright. Cause I suppose technically I don't own that little clip. But it does make me laugh. Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky. It's the whole lyric business. One of the not so entertaining parts of streaming, as in for you guys, but I think it's really weird. I have an idea of what I want the word to, what I want it to sort of, what I want the word to, the role of the word to be. What are some so the phrase "Brave New World." It's from The Tempest, isn't it? Because that's what yeah, unadulterated kind of works. Brave. I mean, I've already got brave, haven't I? But oh, it is The Tempest. Yeah. Well, see if there's any good phrases from that I could steal. What's some famous quotes from The Tempest? I read that when I was in senior school. Oh. Oops. Yeah, so this whole the stream summary of this would be you could sum this stream up in about 5 minutes of actual action. If this stream reached the editor's room, it'd be chopped down to about 5 minutes. Right. Just and like let's get another line. Let's just see if I can get another line down. Let's just start completely afresh, because that might get something, you know, I said it gives them brain food. So yeah, so they're all, you're giving me good words. There's just something, you know, and it's just, it might be that there is no right word, and I'm just not thinking about it right. I like this so far though. Okay, so I need basically just a few more lines a bit like this really. Maybe something that is a bit less ambiguous for line 3. So something like what does forbearance mean again? I wrote that down, I don't actually remember what it means. Define forbearance. Nope, without the E on the end apparently. Oh, self-control. Restraint, tolerance. It's maybe not quite the word that I need here. Fortitude. Get out of here. That's a good word, isn't it? Yeah, it's good. So this is all stimulating the brain. So sorry, even if I don't use your words, it's all getting the brain going. Right. What about pale? Welcome blue, because that's like it's so okay. I like the idea because that was it Carl Sagan, the whole pale blue dot thing, but saying welcome as in like not really thinking about whether anything matters or not, like. What's another word for blue? Like let's be a bit more metaphorical here. What's another type of blue? Azure. Ooh, well, that's a good one. It's a bit too. It doesn't quite fit the flow of the blue. Is just okay. I'm going lots of one-syllable words here, which is really difficult. Navy. Indigo. Yeah, sky. Turquoise. So, okay, I kind of like that as a line. Amber blue, yeah, that's kind of some contrast in there, isn't there? Yeah, okay, we're just throwing out loads of colours now. I like this as a metaphor. Amber squared. Yeah, if you can laugh at something being blue, you're pretty well entertained, aren't you? What about this? What's the word scene? What about just and I? But like, I want that to be the last line. I don't know why that makes sense to me. I think the lack of rhyme might be a bit too jarring, but hue is a good word. Naked? Did someone say naked? I like hue, that's a good. Welcome hue could be nicer. Pale blue, welcome hue. Pale, warm, welcome hue. Don't know if I prefer hue. I'm going to put that in as a question mark. It's quite a good word. Thank you. Thank you. That was done. Sacramento. It's a place, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I think I want line 3 to actually be quite straight to the point. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It might be a thing as well as it's a place in America, isn't it? But it might be something else. ChatGPT's fully given up. Just frozen on me. I typed in define Sacramento and it's just given up. Right, refresh. Oh, it's just they just play. Yeah, it's just a place. Don't know. Don't think so. Might have to change that I. I don't think that works on the end there. Wait, patience never. Can you hear the beard scratching? Maybe that's why I bet I'd have so many more followers if I did that on stream for like 8 hours. People follow weird shit on here, so. Once so patient.
Once so patient.
One so patient time. Fleeting patient time. I like that. Like the idea of how you're quite sort of weirdly patient when you're young because you don't want anything, but that time kind of goes quite quickly. I think this all kind of works. It's quite an intriguing verse, you know. Why should I a pale, warm, welcome blue? Sorry, I've kind of not used any of either of your ideas. They have made me think, though, I promise. They've been very useful. And sometimes you just got to get to these things yourself, haven't you? Like, This is definitely the most abstract thing I've written. I don't even know if it's that good. But then this chorus, remember every time you felt this way, all those times you felt you'd own your place. Say you're sure, oh, was it ever so far? Like, it's much more, that's much more plain in its language. So I think I've earned a bit of like wankiness in the verse. Yeah, it's a great word. Wanky. Oh really? They're quite like proggy, aren't they? I listened to them like once. Anathema. It's a good word. Sounds a bit too grandiose, that word, for me. Have I listened to these before? Yeah, it's similar. Kind of a bit Radioheady, that, isn't it? Yeah. When I'm Prime Minister, ads will be illegal. One day. If I get enough followers. There you go. Right. Yeah, I can see why he's... Are you still in the advert? I don't know if you're still in the advert. I'm guessing you're not now. You can tell me when you're done.
Back down. I can fly.
Yeah, that's an interesting song. So, okay. I need a pre-chorus now. It's funny, like, I've been sat here for 3 hours, 22 minutes and 27 seconds. And so far, I've written 5 lines. But it's just the way it is. And ultimately, if I average 5 lines every 3 hours, there's only so many lines you want in a song, you know. So we're getting there. What's that, like a week or so of writing to get a song down, you know? It's not too bad. I'll probably have some more ideas after this. Right, does this work? Okay. I'm just gonna sing it gently. Maybe I need to... I think that like fleeting patient time might need to be the next line. That rhymes. Maybe. Who can break the and then this line needs to go next, right? That makes more sense. None of it makes sense, but that makes more sense. Let's go high on that note. Okay. Needs something that rhymes with blue. Gone strict on the rhymes. I think it works to rhyme. I've gone pretty abstract here, so if I'm not going to have words that rhyme, you know, we're getting a bit more risky there. If I'm going to have some really abstract language, I can't not rhyme it. Otherwise, it's going to sound a little bit a bit confusing. All right. I've lost them earlier. What's that melody again? I don't know if through is quite the word I want. I need an oo word, but maybe not that one. Damn, that's a lot of oo words. That was very quick. I think it needs to be a verb like flow, and I need verbs that rhyme with do. Wow, Google's been super slow on this laptop. I think I've got too many things open. Oh, it needs to rhyme with through. Verbs that rhyme with through. So not just any old word, it's got to be a verb. Flew. Flow then flew, that sounds a bit fl. Renew. View, yeah. True. It's not a verb, but I'll keep through for now. It just doesn't really mean anything in this. None of this fucking means anything. It's all just a lot of words. Right, I need to get some food, so I think I'm going to call it there because, yeah, got a verse down. Into, yeah. So. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. Got some progress. I might take a break from the lyrical stuff tomorrow and just work on just trying to write some riffs and shit. Because yeah. So thank you for chiming in, everyone. If anyone wants to follow, now is the time. And then I'll play some riffs tomorrow. I'll do some stuff it's a bit more exciting, just so that it's yeah, keep it fresh. So yeah, I quite like the kind of more what's the word, like, yeah, the verse being a bit more ambiguous and the chorus. Yeah, I'll have a go at singing this stuff maybe a bit later. So yeah. So now we need a pre-chorus. This is the next bit I need to work on. Blimey, my phone's popping off. I'm so popular. Blimey. Right. Have a good one to you too, to all 2.5 of you, because obviously one of you has 2 screens. So I will catch you all. I'll be here tomorrow, doing my thing, writing some riffs. I will see you. See you then. Man, let's log off.